Bentley's Bar. And speaking of Bentley's Bar, while you were at Bentley's Bar, where were your children? Who were watching them?
They was at home, my mom.
See, this is the thing about having children. People don't understand. Children should come first. So you don't get to go out to the bar when you have young children at home. You should be taking care of your young children. And if you were at home taking care of your children, guess what? This never would have happened because you would have been at home taking care of your children. Fun time is over when, well, I don't want to say fun time is over. Children are fun. State of Texas versus Benicia Davis. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Lincoln Shaw for the state.
Rolando Ruiz for the defense.
And are you Miss Davis?
Yeah.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, have you received all the discovery and that you review those with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Or is she applying for deferred adjudication in each cause or no?
We're applying for deferred adjudication in the assault against a peace officer. The other one's a reduction to a Class B misdemeanor straight probation.
All right. In each cause number, I'm showing you what's entitled applications for deferred adjudication and community supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney?
Yeah.
And did you understand them?
Yeah.
And did you sign them?
Yes.
And cause number 2023 CR 4028W, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver of indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand you have a right to have a grand jury hear the evidence in this case and make a decision on whether or not to indict?
Yes.
Did you understand your attorney has certain rights, namely 2 days from the presentation of the information to prepare and 10 days from the presentation of the information to prepare for trial? Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sorry, it's 2 days from the time he receives the information. Did you understand he has 2 days once he receives the information?
Yes.
And did you understand he has 10 days to prepare for jury trial?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up pleas in this case and waive those rights?
Yes.
Okay. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Counsel, can you tell me that cause number? How is she intending to plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
All right. And that cause, I'm going to show you what's entitled information. Did you review this with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
All right. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the information?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the information as presented?
No, Your Honor. This is proceeding on the lesser included offense of DWI Class B misdemeanor.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
And then, and cause number 2023 CR 0943, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented
Yes, ma'am.
on both counts?
Yes.
And each of the cause numbers, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes.
All right. Did you understand for a DWI as a Class B misdemeanor, the range of punishments up to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine? The range of punishment in count 1 and count 2 for assault on a public servant is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
All right. In each cause number, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. In cause number 2023 CR 4028W, the court will find you guilty. In cause number 2023 CR 0943, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Right now, we are asking the court to waive the ignition interlock in the cause. My client is currently 4 months pregnant. At the time, we would be requesting the court to, instead of the ignition interlock, maybe doing weekly or random UAs and see if she does come out positive for anything, which I doubt she will, due to her being pregnant, then we do ignition interlock for the full term after that, if that were to happen in this case, just to alleviate some of the financial burden on her.
I'll ask that the fees on the ignition interlock be waived, but
Okay, then that would help.
all right.
Yes.
Because the issue I have, and the reason why I'm doing that, Ms. Davis, here's my issue. You were at Bentley's Bar, March 2022, got into some altercation with some females in the club. I don't know what happened at the bar. And so I'm assuming that involved alcohol. I don't think everybody was sober when they're getting into an altercation. Then we turn around and January 1st, 2023, she's driving intoxicated. I don't know why for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, people leave their home. Our family tradition, Bashan, it's like you stay in the house because you're trying to make it to see the next year. But all these people, I don't know why people do that.
I understand you.
And I know that people think the dropping of the ball in New York is a great thing. But I remember my first time as a child being able to see that, and we had to beg to stay up to see it. And I was like, is this all? I mean, I thought maybe it was going to drop and there's going to be fireworks or something, but it just dropped and flashed a year. I'm like, okay. So that's the last time I've seen that. Maybe I need to see it in person. It would be better. How many children do you have?
I have 3,
What are their ages?
11, 7, and 6.
Who are you living with?
Well, currently my mom right now.
Okay, why are your arms crossed?
I don't know.
All right, are you employed?
No,
So how are you supporting this 11, 7, 6-year-old, and now you have a baby on the way?
my baby daddy,
Could we please say the father of our children?
my father, and my children.
All right, I remember there's a song out. What's the name of that song? That's Just My Baby Daddy. Oh my gosh, that song was so irritating. I always think that when you give people titles and those titles are like, oh, that's just my baby daddy, then you're just talking about he's a donor. He's not a father. He's just a donor. You know, that's just my baby mama. Okay, she's just an incubator. I mean, could we start using appropriate terms? Now, if they're just going to be donors, then say he's just the donor. But if he's doing more and being an actual father, then that's something different. So the child that you're carrying, is that the same father for all the 11, 7, 6-year-old?
For the 7 and 6.
All right. And are these girls, boys?
2 boys and 1 girl. The 11-year-old is a girl.
And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Negative.
All right, we're going to do a drug test today. How long is that going to take? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, so we'll do a drug test and I'll come back and make my ruling on sentencing.
Okay, let me just
All
take
right,
a seat. Thank you, Judge.
Yes. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. All right, thank you. And counsel, it's a third-party contract, so there's absolutely nothing I can do with the fees. I don't know if there's something else we can do other than,
I'll give her a coupon that I have to try to help with some of the costs.
okay. All right, so in cause number 2023 CR 4028, this is what the court will do. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. Court will sentence you to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 2 years. There's a $1,000 fine that will be probated. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 0943.
Quiet, please.
DWI intervention, ignition interlock for half the term, parenting classes, VIP live. When are you due?
November 8th, I think.
All right. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And if there's a reason for her inability to work, then she's going to have to fill out something with probation to let them know how she's able to afford to live.
Yes, Judge.
There's going to be field visits one time per month. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Probation, is there anything else she needs with regards to that course? I mean, with regards to that case? All right,
And I'm sorry, you granted supervision for 2 years?
yes.
Thank you.
All right, in that cause number, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes,
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? In cause number 2023 CR 0943, court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication in count 1 and count 2. Count 1 and count 2 are to run concurrent. And this is to be concurrent with 2023 CR 4028W. There's going to be field visits one time per month. No contact with Jennifer Rodriguez. Ryan Stringfellow. Bentley's Bar. And speaking of Bentley's Bar, while you were at Bentley's Bar, where were your children? Who were watching them?
they was at home, my mom.
See, this is the thing about having children. People don't understand. Children should come first. So you don't get to go out to the bar when you have young children at home. You should be taking care of your young children. And if you were at home taking care of your children, guess what? This never would have happened because you would have been at home taking care of your children. Fun time is over when, well, I don't want to say fun time is over. Children are fun. But making your grandparents just want to be, the grandparents just, trust me, they just want to be grandparents. I never understood why people have children and then parents watching the children while they go to prom. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't go to prom. You had a baby, take care of your child. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular UAs. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Parenting classes. How far did you go in school?
10th grade,
Which grade?
10th.
So what are you doing with your life
I
as
got
far
my
as
GED.
you got your GED? So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
Trying to open up a beautician. I like to do hair.
Well, what have you been doing to try to open that up?
Well, as of now, nothing since this incident with the car. I lost my job and my vehicle.
Well, I mean, you just can't open up a beautician. If you're going to be doing hair, have you gone to cosmetology school?
No, I haven't did school yet.
All right. 300 hours of community service restitution. If she gets her cosmetology license, then those hours will be deemed to be completed. That's me motivating you.
Okay.
People say they have plans to do something, but then they never do anything. Me, I can't say I'm planning on being a doctor and doing heart surgery or brain surgery. And they're like, Stephanie, well, how are you doing that? Well, I haven't been doing anything right now. I'm just doing this judge thing. You got to make progress and steps to do that. Otherwise, you're going to be in your 60s and you're still going to be talking about, I'm trying to figure out how to do people's hair. You understand?
Yes.
All right. And I did say parenting classes. All right. Probation, anything else she needs?
On this one, Your Honor, did you want the field visit? I know that, oh, you said
Yes.
one time. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
All right. Anything else you need from the court in any of these cases to be successful?
No.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yeah.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. Let me explain something to you. I've done plenty of child protective services cases. I think children are great. I always talk to people about the young people in my life, but this is what I can tell you about children. children are like suitcases. So you have, what, 3 current suitcases and you have a 4th on the way? There are some great people out there, great partners out there who will see your children and think, hey, this is fabulous. I don't mind carrying these suitcases. But then you have some who just want to carry the suitcase so they can have access to one of the suitcases. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So you have an 11-year-old daughter, and you can't just be bringing people and allowing her to be around people. You understand? So that's either yes or no.
yes.
So your children, you need to watch out for them. And you can't watch out for them if you're at a bar getting into a fight because you think somebody stole your
That was
purse.
really a one-time thing, Your Honor.
And the
I really
DWI,
thought that,
the DWI, was that a one-time thing?
no,
There you go. And what is up with this tattoo on your face? Why do you got that diamond on your face?
I don't know, I was just, I don't know, I was just wanting it on my face.
Well, when did you get it?
I got it out here sometime last year.
Why?
I don't know.
And what's that on the other side of your face?
A butterfly.
All right, why
I
did you
got
put,
that in Chicago. I was
Okay.
16.
who gave you a 16-year-old tattoo?
I gotta do tattoos.
And what's on the neck?
A butterfly.
All right, when did you get that?
3 years ago.
All right, Michonne, can we do an evaluation on her with regards to these tattoos?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes.